The progression illusion. Arknights Endfield is a weird game because I'm playing it and I don't feel like I'm making any progress, because anytime I start to make progress, I like log off, I come back and everything is red, nothing, all my factories are dead, nothing's working. And then I realized, oh yeah, I put down one new factory piece last night and it just destroyed my entire fucking power economy. So then I spend 7 hours fixing my factory and then I realized, oh shit, it's 3 a.m. I need to go to sleep. My life is in ruins. This game is very weird, and I still have a bunch of quests that I have to complete. And all the entire time, anytime I try to do a quest, I got Zombie King in my DM saying, "Fix your factory. What are you doing? Build the factory. The factory must grow."
So Arknights Endfield has been released for over 20 days, and I believe a lot of people, including myself, feeling lag behind with the progression. Like I haven't started.
Clay, I'm sorry, but I gave up with your goon counter of your Limbus company. I forgot. I think somebody did say that. Somebody said that they wanted to watch all my Limbus company videos and count how many times I gooned. Apparently, over 250 times. Thank you. That's important data, though. Thank you for that will go into the annals of history. 251.
Building anything in Wuling yet, and I've already seen...
Bro, when I got to Wuling, dude, usually when I get to the state-sponsored, government-appointed China level, I'm like, oh, fucking Christ, we gotta do the China level now, Jesus fucking Christ. But when you get to Wuling, or Wheeling, I don't even know, I already forgot how to say it, he just said it 3 seconds ago. When I got there, I was just like, you know what? This place is actually so fucking beautiful. I actually don't hate having to play in it. It's amazing.
People on the Twitter already finished industrial revolutionizing the Wuling and ready to shoot themselves into
the advanced fucking battery tech. Like some people are using like this like battery. I don't know if he's going to talk about it in here. Probably not. But like there's like a weird like battery system that people do where they use like splitters to make the battery take longer to get to the thermal battery. And by doing that, it somehow extends the use of your power level. I don't understand any, like people are fucking breaking this shit down. It's kind of like when Minecraft came out and people were making full theme song replications with the red block note bot or the red powder note block things. That's what's going on in this game. We're gonna have a supercomputer made in Endfield by the time this game is finally fully 7 months in.
The moon. Somebody already grinding for the gold gear.
I don't even, is there even a reason to upgrade your gear to gold at this point? Like unless you're doing end game content, I just run the lightning team and everything just dies. I just hit every single button and everything just dies.
Voicing over my first set of purple gear. Somebody.
That's what I like though. I like the, okay, apparently we're just gonna be on this upskirt.
Came up with this pro gamer maneuver.
Can we please? Okay, there we go. When I'm playing this game, I'm like, I don't even care about like making the better armor because like I just use the armor that I got. I complete all the quests and then I go back and I stare at the factory for 17 hours and I feel fulfilled until I realize that my factory is terrible. I can't. It works. Okay, it works.
And I'm still here trying to figure out how to swim. Somebody came out with the blueprint.
My factory will never look like this unless Zombie King or Flutterdark make something like this and share the blueprint and then I save it and then I replicate it.
Like they're about to build a nuke that could blow up the whole universe. And I just figured out what's a depot bus yesterday.
I just found out that you can move your fucking sub pack around. I didn't know you could do that. You can literally move the middle square that everything comes out of. You can move it and you can put it anywhere else in the... I didn't know you could do that.
And this guy got 120 pulls on day 1, while I got 120 pulls on day 11. But once upon...
I used up all my pulls, and now I'll never pull a character ever again.
Time. There's a wise man said...
I feel like that's the only criticism that you could really have about this game that like most people will agree with is that the fucking gacha rates are terrible.
Comparison is the thief of joy. And Gilberta...
Because I've always run into this with Arknights where people go, actually, it's the best ever. It's the best gacha system that's ever been involved. I get 6 stars all the time. And it's like, yeah, you get 6 stars all the time. It's like it's confirmation bias. It's like, oh, you never had a problem, so that means that nobody else has the problem, and it's bullshit, and I don't like it.
Is the thief of my heart and my credit card. My name is Ryusuke. I will be making content about the Arknight endfield and hopefully less about drama, cause
That is right though. Apocalypse. Oh my god, we can't get away from this. Apocalypse Bird. That's right. He did curse my pulls, so it could have something to do with him too.
I'm doing way too many videos about the clown contest.
Box 2, the sweet gentle giant Box 2. When Box 2 is getting on your ass, oh, it's curtains.
Anyway, please like and sub. Now let's get back to the progression. But I do think this is like part of the nature of being on the internet. You can't avoid comparing yourself when you are on the internet. I'm not sure if this is a good analogy, but I think it is one of those survival bias where only people with top 1% progression, sometimes even 0.1, would post them online.
Well, the cool thing about progression in this game is if you compare yourself to your friends, you could just be like, hey, I'm still recording, but I just disconnected from the stream. That's fucking obnoxious. All right, well, I'm just gonna keep yapping. I just fucking completely dropped. Saint Totas is like, my channel is under attack by the woke Saint Totas. He's taking me out. My internet just died. No, hello? Am I back? Is the internet back? Hello? Oh my god. Oh, the stream is under attack. The feds got him. Yeah, that's right. Okay. The thing about progression in this game is you can just kind of turn to your friend who already beat the game, and you can be like, hey, can you slide some of those blueprints into my DM, please? Can I progress with you, please? We're best friends, please.
If your progression is mediocre, then you are less
But yeah, if you compare your progression to random people online, you're gonna be like, oh, what the do these people do they have job? Like, what the fuck do they do? Like, what am I doing wrong? I mean, I don't have a job, and I can't have a factory like this. What's going on?
Need to post it, and that somehow create this false impression on where the norm is supposed to be, because you have been constantly comparing yourself with the best of the best on the internet. It reminds me about the fitness video on the gym inflation and the physique inflation when I started lifting 2 or 3 months ago.
This was considered a superhero physique in 2002, while today a physique like this is considered out of shape.
I think the delusional expectation
Okay, thank God. I was like, this is just turning into a gym bro video. My God.
towards your progression in the gacha game is also happening to some certain extent. Well, you see, when people are coming into the gym, most of them starting with, I'm gonna get a better physique, I'm gonna get healthy, and things went wrong. When they turned this into a competition and began to ego lifting with the worst form possible.
I think it's a bad comparison because when you go to the gym or you see other people that are ripped, you're supposed to be like, oh shit, like I need to get ripped too. But like in a video game, if you're comparing your progression to other people, you're just gonna ruin the game for yourself. Like comparing a game to your actual life, it's not a really healthy comparison because then you start thinking like, oh, if life's just a game, then I don't gotta give a shit about anything. I'm gonna go play in traffic.
Risking themselves getting an irreversible injury just to brag how much weight they could lift to somebody who doesn't even cares about them. And I think the same goes with gaming. You wanna enjoy the game for yourself and not to impress others. You wanna enjoy the game at your own pace. I think this disparity of progression happens is mainly because not only that it has a crazy learning curve and it takes about 60 to 70 hours.
Yeah, I mean, if you just do all the quests, I don't know. You still have to work on your factory to get the gear to do all of the end game content. But I think they just added the end game content, and I haven't tried it at all yet because literally, like, I'm treating this game like Breath of the Wild or like Death Stranding, where I could literally just do what, like, if I get an idea, like, I'm just gonna go do that. And then I don't give a shit if like, oh, but you're not at endgame yet. But you haven't maxed out your factory. You're not making the best gear yet. I'm just like, this game is not like other fucking gacha games where the entire point is to just get to the end game and like there's the entire factory like min-maxing to all that. And you know, they're going to keep adding new areas with new mechanics. Like they added Wuling with the water. So there's going to be like a lot of other shit that you're going to have to do later in the other updates. So it's like, you just fucking take your time. I like like a fucking gacha game where I can just take my fucking time. I like any game where I can just take my time.
To reach the end game.
If I wanted to tear my hair out and be fucking miserable, I'd play fucking League of Legends or some shit.
But thankfully, once you reach the end game, it's gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes to complete.
Dailies do take too long though. Like now that I figured out how to do the depot deliveries, it does seem like it takes forever. Like, can we like get something where you can automatically do your depot deliveries and stuff like that? Like, please.
The daily. As a content creator, I do have this pressure on trying to rush myself into the end game, so I'm more up to date with what's going on with the game.
I mean, even when I first started Honkai Star Rail, I didn't really care about getting to the end game either because there was so much fucking content in that game. And I feel like if you start Honkai Star Rail today, you're gonna have so much content that you really don't have to rush to the end game anyway. Like, you're still gonna get shitloads of gems.
And pushing out the guide-related content, but I find that impractical without playing the CBT. And I figured that, why don't I just enjoy the game for what it is and just talks about it on YouTube, instead of rushing through the game, missing out all the details, missing out all the story.
Especially with live service games, I don't see a reason to rush to endgame because the entire point is that the game's supposed to be around forever. So if you take your time and you just fucking play the game like a normal person, you should always have something to do in the game, and therefore, like, if you have to fucking rush to the end game, my point is I would never fucking play any of these MMOs because the whole point of an MMO is the game doesn't start until you're max level, and that's stupid. I don't want to grind for 17 weeks just to get to a point where the game is actually fun. If the game's not fun day one, then I'm not gonna fucking play it for another 70 days. So I would much prefer a gacha game or any kind of fucking game where I could just take my time and do whatever. One of the reasons I quit Wuthering Waves was because, again, I've said I've quit Wuthering Waves a couple of times because it's literally just Genshin but better, and I don't want to run around and pick mint just with better combat. And, you know, fucking with this game, when I explore and I find new mineral deposits, I'm like, oh shit, now I have to go back to the nearest relay and I have to bring the fucking power over here and I have to set up my generator or my, I guess the pylons and the what do you call it? The miners and everything. So like, I feel like I'm more connected to the world that I'm exploring other than just walking around and being like, oh, hey, here's a thing to do. Here's a thing to do. Like, you're actually leaving your mark on the world. And that's why it feels better to explore this world than in Genshin or Wuthering Waves.
Creative, most intense content in order to enjoy themselves. And about tip on exploration, don't miss out on these butterfly, because if you keep chasing them,
yeah, what is with these butterflies? I feel like I chase them and they don't do anything.
They would set up some easy puzzle and lead you to the treasure box. And if you find some cliff,
they lead you to treasure boxes? Bullshit, they don't lead me to shit.
It's harder to jump. Dashing into jumping.
I learned this day one because of my muscle memory from Wuthering Waves. Because in Wuthering Waves, you can do like a fucking quadruple jump if you hit the buttons in a certain order. And I was trying to do that in this game, and it barely works, but it still feels like it does.
Will carry the momentum, so you could jump further. Some of the orbs are invisible.
I found this out like 2 days ago, bro. God damn it.
But your teammate,
I would find these invisible aura lines and I was just like, what the fuck? I'll have to come back later. This game feels like a fucking Metroidvania sometimes. There's a quest line that you could do early in the game that tells you like you need bombs to complete it, and I was just like, bombs? There's no bombs around here. Oh, you have to create the bombs. Oh, I can create the bombs? Well, how do I create the bombs? Oh, well, you need this certain flower. Okay, but these certain flowers I can only find in a certain couple areas, so like I have to like come back here after a couple hours, and like I speed ran that particular mission so that I could build all the fucking bombs. And then I was just like, oh shit, maybe I have the bombs a little bit sooner than I was supposed to have the bombs. Now I can blow up all the rocks that like the red and tan, what are they called? The red and gray blocks that you can blow up with the bombs. Now I can blow them up whenever I see them. And then when you find like the weird like red ooze, you scan to find the weak spot, and then you throw the fucking bombs at it and you blow the shit up, and then you can get to places. And I was like, oh my god, this feels like a fucking 3D fucking Castlevania Metroid game. It's amazing. My internet is still dying and I hate it.
Call it out for the location, just like any other treasure box, and you could only collect it when you scanned it. This purple document icon, it is the blueprint of the new gear. you 100% want to collect it. And whenever you see the treasure box or any puzzle, you want to take it as soon as you see it and try to look into some corners in case there's a hidden treasure box.
I think the gray treasure boxes respawn because I'm being gaslit by my dementia.
Trust me on this one, you're gonna spend a lot more time coming back to pick
Don't
up
throw
again.
the bomb at the chicken!
And if you're missing out
That chicken is a king. You can't take that chicken out.
some treasure box, 1, you could go to the interactive map. 2, you could purchase radar from the shop.
What?
And to avoid missing some crucial thing in the game, you want to prioritize doing the yellow quest, except the one that require you to upgrade the local depot. And speaking about enjoying the game, I think it's the same with factory. Instead of looking for blueprint right away, it doesn't have to be optimized, but you gotta build your own factory for at least.
It's kind of better if you build your own factory and then save your own blueprint, because you can like make carbon copies of every single like factory almost, maybe. I don't know. I don't really do optimizing that much, but like I actually did that. Like I spent an hour trying to figure out how to fucking make the goddamn purple battery. And I was like, oh, I need 7 different steel components. Okay, once I make this, I'm saving the blueprint and I don't want to fucking deal with this ever again.
And then you can consider getting the blueprint. Besides, you're missing out a lot of fun if you jump into the blueprint without
I said that when this game came out, I don't want to play the factory portions unless I can just steal other people's blueprints, because it's just gonna be fucking boring. And I realized that it's actually way more fun than just stealing people's blueprints. But for Endgame, like when I need the factory, like I will be deleting an entire factory and then just copying somebody else's fucking blueprints, because I feel like I'm going to paint myself into a corner and then I'm not gonna be able to do any of the PvE content because I suck at building my own shit.
Because I'm having so much fun from
I never use these zip lines, by the way.
I
I thought you'd have to use them a lot more, but I don't use them at all.
Adjusting the convection belt, trying to compress the factory as much as possible.
I thought that you wouldn't be able to fast travel in this game unless you do the zip lines, but you could just fast travel, so the zip lines are pointless.
Experiencing the try and arrows, I never expect myself to enjoy it, and I don't want you to miss this experience. I even have a lot of fun connecting the cable, trying to figure out the route by myself, and that could be a lot of fun, not gonna lie.
It is very simple and it's not really thought-provoking, but I do like having to run power lines.
It's gonna give you this weird sense of satisfaction, a pure satisfaction from a small achievement. And speaking of lining up the cable, you could actually pre-running the cable instead of building the relay tower first and simply build it.
That's what I do. That's what I do. You grab the power line and then you run as far as you can, and then you place the relay in the most sensible position that you can once you get to the end of the range.
Actually jump and
then that way you maximize the range. You don't have to like double. Oh, should I go back and do? Oh, you're not gonna be able to get it to there. You do it all in one motion and you're fucking good to go.
The infrastructure when you're trying to build it on a tricky terrain. I wish you guys get the most out of this game. Let me know what is your magical moment when you are playing Arknight Endfield. Thanks for watching.
My magical moment was seeing Last Right's belly button. Like and subscribe, please. Thank you so much. Incredible. This guy is also anti-tone toss, so you know that he's fucking based as fuck.
내 놈의 추한 시선이 가진 신선감 떨어지고 있어.